costs for the system operator. So I look at the impact of new supply and old supply. What would the Ontario taxpayer have to pay? Would the Ontario taxpayer have to pay for profits to these corporations if the solar projects were shut down? The government shut them down after say they're calculated to be unaffordable. Would we be on the hook to pay for your profits forever? Because you're an American company, right? And we're Canadian.
Well,
under NAFTA.
I don't know I honestly don't know what remediation we have or avenues we have to contest that. Obviously, to build these projects, panels are extraordinarily expensive. It takes 14 to 15 years to pay off the lenders and the bankers that have fronted the money. And they would be very unhappy if 7 years into it, somebody said, that's done.
Yeah, I agree. So I have no problem with that. Because I don't realize anywhere in Ontario that we've done a test project on an impact cost study of this magnitude of cost from new generation. Just not done. I mean, so the government's walking into a fool's paradise as far as impact costing. So my other issue is I understand from the power business, never before in the history of Ontario had any power supply had line preference. You guys, solar energy and wind energy has line preference. So you can push other sources of power offline in low times of power needs. So in other words, we could shut off 1 cent water power and be forced to pay for 43-cent solar power. And my question is here, I know you have line preference all week, but do you have line preference on weekends too?
I don't know that you're getting into how the OPA actually purchases the power. And,
well,
but if I generate a kilowatt hour of power, I get paid for a kilowatt hour.
So you get, right, so you have line preference right through the weekend when there's no demand on power, and the power can be up as low as 2 cents a kilowatt, and you'll be getting 43. That's my point. I see this as well, it's got lots of huge implications with very little impact study done or any explanations from a system operator's perspective. I mean, that's what I was. I'd ask all them questions if I was operator, and I'd know all them answers, and they're not out there. And, so I'd assume that you would have to have that information to max out your profits.
I'm afraid that what I know is the contract says if I generate power, the power is guaranteed to me at a certain rate. It's a fixed rate. The fixed rate won't change for 20 years. So that is what I know and what I can build my economic model on.
So
now, if along the way the contract gets canceled and we flip into litigation, then all bets are off. I have no idea what happens then. But I do know that we have some very interested banks that believe that these are valuable contracts. They're interested in investing in them. I believe the contracts are good for Ontario. I believe the contracts are good for the power that we're generating. It's clean, renewable power. So, but you're getting into a facet of the buying and selling of power that we have no knowledge of or understand or reason to need to know.
Well, when you produce power, it only is produced to match the needs. So when you produce power with unrestricted line privileges, you obviously got a leg up over Ontario power generation in the sense that they have to be pushed off. So it's basically going to cost us.
The amount of solar as a percentage of the whole generation capacity is very small.
Oh, that's not quite right. No, I don't want to get into a conflict here, but I know that my understanding is that it's going to be 2,000 megs or 2,500. And on the weekend, we may have a power load of maybe 12,000 megawatts. So you're actually running about 20% on weekends. Not just you. That's the wind. Across the spectrum. So
that's wind and everything.
Yes. So across the spectrum, you will really going to affect the system.
But wind doesn't get 44, and neither does hydro or some of the other.
No, the wind gets offshore winds 19, onshore is 14, different. Yeah. So they're all different, but anyway, I just wanted to know. I really need to, if you could find that question out for me, and I'll put my name down here. I'd like to have that. You got seven 24-hour.
I can tell you that's how the contract is written. Yes.
So you do have it. Okay.